Hello my dear friends. On today's tutorial we are going to learn how to make these beautiful pendants. These are pendants made in Huichol flower technique. As most of the tutorials in my channel, this one is going to be divided into several parts. This time 2 parts. In the first part we're going to learn to make the central part of the pendant. In the second part we'll finish the pendant and also we'll make this loop for a chain and learn to create the pendant droppers. We are going to take this pendant as example for this tutorial. This pendant was made earlier in order to show you how it looks in other colors. In fact, these pendants look great on the neck and I'm sure they will bring brightness to your clothes and appearance. So I invite you to observe the material necessary for this tutorial and the tutorial itself. So let's go. So here you can see the material which we will need for this tutorial. It's violet pink color, red, orange, 2 shades of yellow, dark and light ones, and a blue one. We'll also need the black color in order to separate the rays of the star. That's all the material we'll use in this tutorial. We'll create all the bead weaving with the help of nylon thread. I don't recommend to use monofiber thread or fishing line because these materials will cause twisting of the pendant, but we don't need this. So it's important for this pendant to keep its shape. That's why we'll need these materials I told you about. For the beginning, we need to make the first step. It consists of 4 pairs of red-black beads. Like this. Red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black. So all together, you need to have 8 beads on the needle. Then move the beads closer to the end of the thread and move the needle in the direction to the top through all the beads in order to get a loop at the end. After that, make 3 or 4 knots. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now you can cut off the short part of the thread. We don't need it. So pass the needle through the red bead. After that, pick up 1 black, 1 orange, 1 black, orange, and black beads. Like this. And you need to pass the needle through this red bead. Pull the thread. Repeat this step one more time. Again, black, orange, black, orange, black, and pass the needle through the next red bead. Pull the thread. And one more time, black, orange, black, orange, black. Pass the needle through the next red bead and pull the thread. So that's what you get. And let's repeat this one more time. Black, orange, black, orange, black. And pass the needle through the first red bead at the beginning and 2 next beads after it. Pull the thread well. So after all these operations, you have such a constructions. You need to get a kind of a cross as a result. So after this, we pick up 1 orange bead, black, and 1 orange bead. Pass the needle through the next orange bead on the same petal. Pull the thread. So after this, you need to pick up 1 orange, black, orange bead. Pass the needle through this orange bead on the next petal. And again, orange, black, orange, pass through this orange bead on the same petal. And again, orange, black, orange, pass through the orange bead. Let's pull the thread well and repeat the same time. Orange, black, orange, pass through this orange bead. And one more time. Orange, black, orange, pass through the orange bead and pull the thread. One more time. Orange, black, orange, pass through the orange bead and pull the thread. One more time. Orange, black, orange, pass through the first orange bead and the second after it. So now you have a kind of cross. It can twist a little bit, but that's okay. After all the next operations we're going to perform, it will keep its shape. So let's pass the needle through this black bead and let's continue. The next row is going to be made with yellow beads. So this one will be lemon, and this is yellow, which is darker. So the needle goes here and we pick up 5 yellow beads and pass through the next black bead. Pull the thread. After it again, 5 beads, yellow beads, pass through the black bead. One more time, 5 yellow beads, pass through the next dark bead. You need to do the same operation up to the end of the row. One more time, 5 beads, pass through the black bead, and one more time, 5 beads of yellow color through the black one. You also need to remember to pull the thread well. It's also connected with the shape of our pendant. If you pull it firmly, it will keep its form. But be careful, don't over try, because you can also tear up this thread, and you also don't need this. We just need it to keep the shape. If you can't do it well, that's a life hack for you. You can fold the thread and try again. Try to pull it. So last time we have picked up 5 beads of yellow color, and you need to pass through this black bead and next 2 yellow beads. Pull the thread. Afterwards, we do this following thing. So 3 yellow beads, pass through the second yellow bead, which comes next. So pull the thread here, then 1 lemon bead, black bead, and lemon bead. Maybe it's not quite clear in the video and you don't identify the difference of the colors, but I will announce that for you. So just listen to my voice and do what I tell you to. So we are passing our thread, and you need to pick up 3 yellow beads. So skip 1 bead and go through the next one. And pull the thread. One more time, lemon, black, yellow. Pass through the second yellow bead. One more time. 3 yellow beads. Pass through the second yellow bead after where we have started. Then lemon, black lemon, skip one bead, so through the second one, and pull the thread well. So you continue performing the same operations up to the end of the row, and we will continue together. So, last time you have picked up lemon, black, and lemon bead, and pass through the first yellow bead in the beginning and through the next two beads. The next row is going to be totally made of lemon color beads. Pick up 3 and pass through the black bead. After that, 3 lemon beads, pass through the middle bead on the next part. One more time, 3 lemon beads, pass through the black bead. So pull the thread here. Just a moment, some trouble appears. Good. And again, 3 beads of lemon color and pass through the middle yellow bead. Pull the thread. One more time, 3 yellow beads. Pass through the black bead. Continue the same operation up to the end of the row, and next row we are going to make together. So we came to the end of the row. For the last time you have picked up 3 beads and pass the bead through the following first bead and 2 more beads. Then you need to pick up 1 black, 1 blue, and 1 black bead. Pass through the middle bead from the previous row. Then you need to pick up 5 lemon beads. Pass the needle through the middle bead out of 3. And one more time, black, blue, black, and pass through the middle out of 3. One more time, 5 beads of lemon color, and pass through the second bead out of 3. One more time, 1 black, blue, black, pass the needle through the second yellow bead out of 3. Continue in the same manner, and then we will do the next part together. So for the last time in this row we have picked up 5 beads of lemon color, and then you need to pull the needle through the first bead from the previous row and through the next 2 beads after it. So now if you put this detail on the table, you'll see that it already keeps its shape. After it, pick up 2 beads of blue color, 1 black. Pull the needle through the second out of 5 from the previous row. Pick up 3 lemon beads. Pass the needle through the second bead after it. 1 black, 2 blue beads, and pass the needle through the blue bead. Pull the thread. 2 blue, 1 black bead, and pass the needle through the second bead out of 5. Pull the thread. Pick up 3 lemon beads, pass through the second bead. So you need to continue the same actions up to the end of the row. And that's the end of the first part of our tutorial. Let's move to the second one. So that's what we've got after the first part of the tutorial. We got to the end of the row, picked up 1 bead and 2 blue beads for the last time, and passed the needle through the first bead at the beginning of the row and 2 blue beads after. So now you have to pick up one blue bead, one pink, and one blue bead, and pass the needle through the middle bead from the previous row. And one more time, one black, one pink, one black, and pass the needle through the blue bead. And one more time, black, pink, black, pass through the blue bead. And one more time, black, pink, black, and pass through the middle yellow bead. Repeat these steps up to the end of the row, and the next one we'll make together. So now we reach the end of the row. Picked up black, pink, black beads for the last time. And now you see that I'm running out of thread. I'm going to show you how to add the new one. So pass the thread through these beads at the beginning of the row, blue, and 3 more beads after it, and this yellow bead. After this, you need to pull the thread well and pass the needle down through these beads. These beads are standing very close to each other, so I'm doing that in several steps, like this. Pass through these beads. In fact, it doesn't matter how to pass the beads, as you just need to confuse the thread. The only important thing is not to skip any of the beads, and you need to go in the direction of the thread tension. In this case, these operations are not going to be noticed. Be sure that the pendant won't fall apart while wearing it. So here we stop. You can cut off the thread, and if you put this pendant to the table, you see that it keeps shape already. And of course you can twist it if you do like that, but if you put it to the table, you will see that it keeps shape. Of course, if you're not going to twist it in your hands or doing some different strange operations, it's not going to fall apart, so be sure in that. So let's go on. You put the new long thread on the needle and make a knot on it. Here you can see this knot. So we need to pass through this pink bead, and we start from here. You need to pass through all the beads towards the pink one and pull the thread like this. Like that. Look, if you pull the thread so hard, it will jump out. But we don't need to cut off this thread. We are going to do it after we have completed the whole row. So it's not so long and it's going not to be a problem for us. So pick up 5 pink beads, pass the needle through the next pink bead. And again 5 pink beads and pass through the next pink bead. Here you have such a shape. It's okay if it seems now a bit lacy, but it will get the shape later, so don't worry about this. So one more time, 5 pink beads and through the next pink bead. Repeat this operation up to the end of the row, and the next one we're going to make together. So now we reach the end of the row. For the last time we have picked up 5 pink beads and passed the needle through the first bead in the beginning of the row and 2 more beads. In this row we are not going to pick up any beads at all. Here we've got the thread, So we need to skip the middle bead out of 5 and pass the needle through these 3 beads and 2 more beads after it. So why are we doing that? If we pull the thread, it goes down and we have the right angle. You see that in the details which are going before, there are no right angles, and it's impossible to equalize them in other manner. So that's how we do it. So let's look again. The needle comes out of here, skip the middle bead, pass through 3 beads down, and up through the next 2 beads, and pull the thread. Now you see the right angle again. So you need to repeat the same steps up to the end of the row, and the next one we're going to make together. So we've reached the end of the row, passed through the middle bead at the top, and that's what you've got. You see the ideal shape with perfect angles. Of course, if you turn it a bit, the rays are going not to look perfectly, they will look at different directions, but it already has the right shape. Pick up 3 black beads, pass the needle through the middle bead. Now pick up 4 black beads, pass through the next middle bead. And now we'll make a kind of interchange in such a way. 3 black beads, 4 black beads, 3, 4 black beads. If we do this up to the end of the row, we'll get the ideal round shape. So repeat these steps up to the end of the row and we'll continue together. So we've reached to the end of the row, picked up 4 beads for the last time, then 3 more black beads. So we've got such a shape. We're going to add the thread. I will show you how to do it. And we've got such a round shape. Now we're going to make a loop for the chain here and pendant droppers. So now our thread goes out of this third bead out of 4. After this, we pick up 1 black bead, 1 pink, 1 black bead. Pass through the middle black bead out of 3. Pull the thread well. Again, pick up 1 black, 1 pink, 1 black bead. Pass through the second black bead out of 4. Pull the thread well. Then pick up 2 black beads and 2 pink beads. Pass through the middle bead out of 3, the pink one. Then pick up 3 pink beads, pass through this middle pink bead, pull the thread. Now 2 pink beads and 2 black beads. Pass through the black bead and also through the next black bead and all the row of pink beads up to this one, then through this black bead and this one. Pull the thread well, and now through 2 black beads and 1 pink bead. Pull the thread well. After this, we pick up such beads. So 2 pink and 1 yellow beads. Pass through the middle out of 3, the pink one, and pull the thread. One more time, yellow and 2 pink, and through the last pink bead. Pull the thread. After this, 2 black beads and 2 pink beads. Pass the needle through this pink bead, just right before the yellow. 1 yellow, 1 pink, and 1 yellow. Pass the needle through this pink bead. And now 2 pink beads and 1 black bead. And pass the needle through this one. I'm showing you how I'm doing. You can do it in different way, of course. So you pass the needle through this row. So pass these beads. Here they are. And pull the thread. Now you go out of these 2 beads and 1 more. This one is pink one. Pick up 3 pink beads and you pass through this pink bead. And one more time. 3 pink beads through this pink bead. The last one. Pull the thread. After this, we're going to have on the black beads. So you pick up 4 black beads, pass the needle through this middle pink bead, pull the thread, and now 3 black beads and pass through the middle pink bead, pull the thread. Now again 4 black beads and pass through this pink bead, this, and up to the end. So we have performed this operation before, so we're doing it in other direction. So pull the thread here, and that's what you've got. Now pass through these 3 beads, and let's continue. Now you've got the repetition of black beads. So 2 beads. If you divide it like this, you will see 2 black beads and 3 times. Altogether, you'll need to have 5 repetitions. Continue with black beads 2 more rows. So now we came to the end of the row. So you turn the detail and fold this one. Now you need to pick up 2 black beads, pass through this second bead out of 4 and pull the thread. Then pick up 1 black bead, pass through the middle, this one, middle black bead, out of 3 and pull the thread. Again 1 black bead, pass. You need to pass through the middle bead, this one, out of 3 of black color, and again 1 black bead, pass through the middle black bead, out of 3, pull the thread well, and one more time 1 black bead, pass the needle through the second bead, out of 4, pull the thread again. That's what you have at the result. Now you need to finish our seaming. So you need to pick up 2 black beads and pass through these 2 beads. But I'm going further in order to reach the central circle. I mean these black beads in a circle. That's how I go. So I'm passing these beads and pull the thread well. So I do it in such a way. And that's what we've got. Now we need to get to the central bead at the bottom of our circle and continue. So let's have a look. Here we have our thread. It comes out of the middle bead out of 3. And now pick up 10 black beads, 5 pink, 5 yellow, 5 orange, and 5 red beads, and 6 black beads. You need to move it all closer to the circle, skip 3 beads, and pass the needle through all the beads towards the top. I have a very short needle, so I do it all in several steps. Step by step, you see, like this. Pull the needle. Now you need to pull the needle in such a way and pass through the other side of the middle bead and up to the first pink bead. And the first pendant is ready. We've got the first dropper. Now you need to pull the thread well and check that everything is fine, but don't pull it too hard. It should fall freely. Now you continue all the same steps in the same manner, but instead of 10 beads, at the top you'll have 9 beads. Here you can see the pendant which is ready, how it looks. So I hope that your pendant will look perfect. Don't forget to share your photos of the ready pendants in our social networks. Subscribe to the channel. I hope that this tutorial was very useful for you. And see you next time in our new tutorials. Thank you for watching.